Okay, welcome to Power Systems University, where I have gotten a power systems expert, our professor, TylerRelief, who knows everything about power systems.
Yeah, I definitely know everything.
You're not like doing a bit, like you know it though. That's not like
he applied. His resume looked good. We brought him on.
I'm completely confident that I can explain everything correctly for you guys.
So we're gonna have a power systems expert explain the power systems of shonen to us and you. And based off of our professor's takes, we're gonna tier list these power systems on if they're good or trash. Welcome to ICDC College, because IDC, the quality of our education apparently.
All right, so first, for each of these, we're going to talk about where it's from, how it works, give some examples, variety, if there's any, and then we're going to rate them based off of, does it look cool?
And that's it. Does it look cool? The first one we have here on TylerRelief's syllabus that he made, we're looking at chakras and jutsu from Naruto. Now, you have to know this. You are a black male.
If there's three things black people who are nerds know, it's Mino, Naruto, and something else. Something else.
You explain chakra to us, Tyler.
So you basically have these points in your body, right? And you have energy flowing through every point of your body in Naruto. There's 3 elements of chakra.
There's only 3?
There's 3 forms of jutsu that you can do. Basically,
I really hope Swag Kage don't see this.
So you have chakra in your body, and you use that chakra to do jutsu. There's genjutsu. There's ninjutsu. There's taijutsu. You don't really even have to use chakra for that, but you can in the 8th gates. And then you got seijutsu. That's for like the top upper echelon of people.
Do we have a textbook definition of chakra? Please, not that I don't trust our professor, which he should be very knowledgeable.
All right, so Narutopedia, the most trusted source, says chakra.
Adrian at the front of the class. Well, actually, Logan, can you have Adrian at the back of the class going, actually?
So according to Narutopedia, which is the most trusted source online, trust me, chakra is essential to even the most basic jutsu through various methods, the most common of which is hand seals. Chakra can be controlled and manipulated to create an effect that would not be possible otherwise, such as walking in water, exhaling fire, or creating illusion. It's a supernatural substance native to life forms on some planets.
I know Tyler nervous because he's doing the Keith Lee calm down. I mean, that's just like, everyone has like what, innate chakra ability. Yeah. Like you were born with a set amount of chakra, but you can like increase the cap over time, I'm guessing. None of y'all can confirm or deny that for me. Professor!
You can increase your chakra by training, but certain
Where's
people...
Swag Kage?
But certain people just have more chakra than others. Like the Uzumaki clan has more chakra than
I do know
the
that.
Haruno clan.
The uses of chakra, I feel like every power system is just some bullshit explanation for them to do crazy shit. But it's one of the coolest executions to do whatever. And then the hand signs. Bro, had a grip on every single 3rd grader ever, bro.
They did a really good job in the beginning of making the hand signs important, but in Shippuden it feels like they just like abandoned that. And in Boruto, I think they're just doing jutsu just off rip, just going through. I'm like,
oh yeah, they're just like, all right.
Yeah, what happened to Kakashi and
like
Zabuza doing it for 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You remember when he was doing 300 hand signs?
Like, oh, it's not. They going crazy with these hands.
Anyway, does it look cool? I do think it does look cool when you're, the hand signs, the abilities, I think they're fire. And I mean, I feel like I'm biased.
Hand signs look so good that people were willing to get bullied, rightfully so, because they did it in public.
Like, I own a Naruto headband, bro, and I proudly.
Come on.
It is what it is. That's
what are we
like,
talking about,
Naruto hand signs are so cool. They inspired gangs. So with these things in mind, well, actually, Mr. Relief is as our power systems expert. Where would you put this S to F?
Just the way that ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu like work together in tandem. That's got to be S tier, bro.
All right, I don't know if I can give it S, but I like an A. So I can, but I'll be okay with an S because it's hit the way they've tied it together with how they explain natures, how they explain how it works, how chakra works. It makes sense. There's still some anime bullshit, but it makes sense and it looks cool. And overall, bro, it's iconic. So
It's Naruto.
I mean, because the anime bullshit, I don't know if I can
Naruto.
say S. Okay, next on the syllabus, we have quirks. So, quirk expert TylerRelief, can you explain to us, without reading the wiki, what a quirk is?
So a couple years ago, a baby was born and it was like glowing and shit, and the mom was like, "What the f?" And then they had to do some scientific discoveries.
You literally saying it like that.
Everybody was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And they discovered, some weird dude discovered that, you know, your pinky toe when you're born has a way that it grows, you know, where you can tell if you get powers or if you don't get powers.
Adrian, can you give us a proper definition?
So quirks are what they're called in the My Hero universe. They are superhuman abilities, superpowers, and they're broken into different categories, but we won't get too deep into that. All you need to know is quirks equals superpowers.
Adrian's my favorite student.
So it's from people, you know, I guess in the same vein as like Chakra, I guess.
Yeah.
How does it work? So what? There's 3 types.
There's emitter, transformation, and mutant. There's also a subtype called accumulation, but that's very small subset.
Because it's just superpowers, it's just superpowers, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not really a power system as much as just this is how the universe works. Not to say that quirks still have like basic building blocks that make sense across the board, which I guess makes it a power system, like how you can only have one quirk. That's really about it.
I think the coolest part about quirks, which we have covered several different ways in several different channels, is that you can combine quirks. And I think that's the coolest part about it.
Yeah.
Where
and then you can like
I guess it's like
abuse,
eugenics.
you know,
Really?
yeah, you
It's
can,
it's eugenics with like sparkles.
yeah,
bro.
you can be like Endeavor and
Like,
you know,
I mean,
just spam kids
Yeah, I'm about to
and
say.
abuse them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're teaching what's the chart we learned in high school?
The periodic
Right,
table of
um,
elements?
No,
Yeah, the chromosome.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, with the X and Y's, it's like
Punnett square.
The Punnett square. I do think that's cool in that they've added this genetic element, in which I personally think quirks are cooler than like Marvel.
in Marvel,
Yeah,
it's
go.
like you just have these random powers and random backstories on how they got these powers. At least in My Hero, there's like a bunch of unique powers, but you all know where it comes from.
And also, you gotta give props, because it really whoever translated quirk to quirks. I don't know what the
Yeah.
exact Japanese one. It's
MVP.
very clever, because one, that's a cool name, and the powers aren't conventional in My Hero. They're all a little weird, and that's why it works so well. For a world that's full of like the actual world of like a bunch of genres with superpowers, to have quirks as just all really kind of cool, different, unique powers that all come from like a genetically evolved place. I think that's really clever. And probably, don't hate on me, I know a lot of people think My Hero's overrated. One of the better power, like, or I guess a powered powers, not power systems, is like out there.
I think a power
Right.
system is as good as a show makes it, and what's good about My Hero is you understand it off the bat. Like, you're not trying to read different definitions on how certain things work. It's easy to get, it looks cool, it's fire.
For my final rating though,
Yeah.
See, I think you guys started off strong with S. I feel
Yeah.
like
it's not an S, but it's really well fucking done. So I want to give that an A, and I kind of want to take Chakra still to my A.
Yeah,
Like,
I think there's a cap to this power system because it's really good, but it's not outstanding. Like I don't think people are going crazy for quirks as a power system.
no, it's because in truth, I feel like most people would put it at a B, but I'm
Yeah.
saying an A because now that I'm thinking about it, it's really well done for what it is.
And I
it's
think-
simple and it's effective and it ties everything in together in a system that where powers just exist in other franchises, they all kind of like make sense as a whole. It's good. It's actually pretty damn good.
And I think what Tyler had said in passing, actually, their drawbacks to quirks, they're in school because they need to learn how to control their quirks. To
Yeah.
begin with.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
working
cool.
out a muscle. So it's like you can be born with it, but that doesn't mean you're good at it until
Yeah.
you work it out and hone your skills properly.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really cool.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Also, before y'all get upset, remember we're not rating the fucking show.
All right, let's move on to something way less complicated, but also way more complicated for no reason. Titans.
Attack on Titan. Hajime Isayama, I love you. How do I say this and not yap? All right, so there's a race of people.
We're already off to a crazy start. We're off to a crazy start. Professor.
Look, some of the themes in Attack on Titan. Some of the themes in Attack on Titan, a bit questionable. So there's a group of people called Eldians who are descendants from King Fritz. They basically have this blood. How do I say this and it doesn't sound crazy? There are a certain group of people who can transform into Titans. There are 9 Titans. People bite their hand or just have some type of blood come out of them in order to transform into a Titan.
Adrian, can you read from the textbook?
In the Attack on Titan universe, individuals possess the power to transform into giant humanoid creatures known as Titans by using a mysterious substance called Titan Serum. Titans vary in size, and some possessing unique traits such as armored skin or the power to control other Titans.
I said the same thing.
There are a group of people that have specialized blood that, when exposed to a serum, allows them to transform to Titans. Now, when they transform into Titans, they're mindless mainly, but there are also special Titans that have more sentience and have special powers, such as armored skin and big girl.
All right, what happens if a dude gets the girl Titan? What's up with that? What is the female Titan? What's the difference? She can freeze herself in crystal. That's not the defining feature, but you see the titties and you're like, oh, it's the female Titan. That's the biggest thing here. Yeah. What the
Yeah, this is what I mean by this is the most simple but also the most complicated, I want to say.
The origins came from like a caterpillar in a tree when Ymir had fell down. And then
is this legit?
Yeah, it's legit. The first Titan was running away in a forest because she had orders out to kill her because, you know, she let out this pig. We're not gonna get into it. But as she was running,
like I'm in Bible school,
bro. But as she was running, she got hit by an arrow, fell into a tree, connected with a caterpillar, turned into a Titan.
That's bullshit.
That's what happened. That's what happened, bro. The way that it turned into 9 Titans is that when the first Titan girl had died, Ymir, King Fritz had told the children of Ymir to eat her, and then they gained her powers. Come on, this is peak. Yeah. This is peak. I don't know why he's walking on. This is peak. This is peak.
I was not paying that much attention.
Yeah, the only reason there are specialized Titans is because Ymir had the special powers, and they were passed down literally by eating her.
I feel like the power system isn't really cool when it shows off like fighting. I think it's more cool when it's used to forward the plot. So like the dynamic of the Ackermans not being affected by the founding
Used
Titan.
as a plot device.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't rate this power system high at all, because like the ODM gear is way cooler than any of the Titan bullshit.
I want Chakra. I want a quirk. I don't want to be a fucking Titan where I'm wearing a fucking human flesh mech suit, bro.
If I was placed in the AOT universe,
stinky as fuck in there.
If I was placed in the AOT universe, don't give me a Titan power. Give me the ODM gear.
Like, I don't even think it's that cool. I just think we all like Attack on Titan because the story is very engaging. But the power, that's kind of ass to me.
Don't do it.
D tier.
Okay. I can do D. I can do D. Sorry, Isayama. I love you.
Next up on the syllabus is Alchemy from Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Tyler, our professor. What is that? What's alchemy?
So y'all know magic, right?
Okay, so then I'll take over class. In Fullmetal Alchemist, the world is based around science, but it is kind of like magical science. Just think if you could combine things like a recipe without having to use your hands. Basically, with alchemy, you can make a circle. I forget what the circle's called exactly.
It's a transmutation circle.
Yeah, you can make a transmutation circle to transmute things into other things, whether it be ingredients into one thing or an object into a different type of object. But just like in science, it all follows the same rules of, you know, you can't convert one thing into something more than it is. Like the main plot of the show.
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah, equivalent. God damn, I love this show. Yeah, you need a textbook definition.
So in the world of Fullmetal Alchemist, alchemy is the science of comprehending, deconstructing, and reconstructing objects from one thing to another. There are different forms of alchemy in the world. There's different ways to practice alchemy, like Kurt was saying. But really, it's how you create one thing, transmute it into another thing equally.
It's just cutting out the steps. That's it. This is just Minecraft, bro. Like, you're like, I need a spear. You put the blocks in the right thing, and then it comes into the spear, and you're like, all right, I got a spear now.
That is the best way to explain it, because
it's just Minecraft, bro. And the transmutation circle is your fucking crafting test.
Oh my god, you just blew my mind. Holy shit.
It's really it.
What's really cool about alchemy, and for those of you that have only seen bits and pieces of Fullmetal Alchemist and haven't seen the full show, there are ways that powers can be created in Fullmetal because of the science involved in mixing one thing and changing it into another. There's like this fire power, and you're just like, how is he doing that? But it's actually how he's controlling and mixing the air and sparks and creating fire out of combustion.
Without being too complicated, it is one of the most technical power systems because it is trying to base it off of some type of science. I've always thought that was really sick. So where does it come from? Yeah, we already explained that. No spoilers, is from the movement of the tectonic plates.
Yeah.
Spoilers is from whole Does it look cool? Hell yeah,
Bro,
it looks cool. All right.
From the clips I've seen, I'm telling you, I haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist, but the snap fire on that shorty was crazy.
Oh my god! So first off, the idea of the transmutation circle is so fucking cool because first off, who doesn't like the cool symbols? But the idea that it is a conduit for you to be able to use it is fucking awesome. But beyond that, there's some people who don't need to use transmutation circles. Usually, if they've seen the truth, and the truth is technically God. Right? It's in this world, which is ironic because most of them are scientists. But what makes this fucking cold-blooded is that all these atheist scientists, in order to if they've seen God or the truth, to summon, they have to do prayer sign, hands. That's so cold!
And the reason why is because, like, after gaining the truth, they realize that instead of creating a circle,
they are the connection.
They are the circle.
Ah, that's so crazy! Oh my god, I love that shit, bro. That's so cool.
We gotta teach the teacher. Hold on.
So, this is cool and all, but how bro get turned into a dog?
Oh. Well, you see, it's like different arts. You know how like hand signs, depending on the combination of hand signs, it turns into different type of chakra art. Depending on the circle you create, you are affecting different elements. So what that person did was they took a dog and a human.
Oh, they combined it.
They combined it.
You put the girl and the dog in the crafting table. The transmutation circles are different crafting tables. Like, you craft different. It's so clever, and I think it's going to be very obvious where I'm going to put this D tier. That's an S. That's an S tier for me, baby. That's an S. Nah, this one is solid. Alchemy is a solid fucking S. And honestly, now I'm like Chakra, B tier.
Whoa. Okay.
Chakra, I'm feeling like a B tier right now.
Let's not get too hasty, no?
But the real question is where our final power system is going to be. Y'all have been waiting for this one. Cursed Energy from Jujutsu Kaisen. TylerRelief, what the fuck is that?
So basically in Jujutsu Kaisen, there is cursed energy. And cursed energy comes from certain emotions, more on the negative side. So like if it's Halloween, right? And people are scared in Shibuya because it's Halloween and they're getting scared by, you know, people popping out.
Everyone's fucking dying.
Yeah. There will be more cursed energy in the air for sorcerers and demons to use, right?
Demons?
So, I think they're demons.
Don't you mean
curses.
cursed spirits?
Yeah, cursed spirits. Yeah, same difference. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Bankai equivalent is the domain expansion. Domain expansion is basically when you can materialize your cursed energy and use it as basically as a ult. The confusing part comes in when they're fighting and then they're trying to get too detailed with it.
I think the one thing that always confuses me is like I think cursed energy as like the foundation of everything is fine. It's just the powers themselves. I'm just like, what is
the
this?
individual
How
powers.
is this?
The only power that I really understand truly is Nobra's hairpin. Yeah, it's Yuji's. He just punches and fucking kicks.
But
I get it. You're in the zone. Black lightning. I get it. Nobara's hairpin is like an example of them explaining stuff right. Because
explain that.
So she has these nails, right? That she shoots at people by hitting it with a hammer. And if the nail goes into the curse or connects with the curse, then Nobara's technique and that cursed energies, the cursed spirit's energy, they're both connected, right?
So how does the doll have the cursed energy of the person she hit, though?
The nail is in the cursed spirit, so now they're both connected. So like if Nobara hits somebody with a nail, so now that nail is now interacting with that person's energy of the person she hit. Akutami, I'm trying my best, but you don't explain it that good.
It's cursed energy yap session. This cursed energy yap session.
You know what sucks about JJK? Because I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, yo, these fights are great. And I'm not really somebody who's a stippler about, consistency in shonen, right? But whenever I'm bombarded with information in JJK, and they're using these big-ass words, and I'm having to read and understand at the same time, I'm like, bro, it's too much.
Because I also was like, because I see all these videos where it's like, JJK is the most incredible power system in all of anime. And I'm like, all right, let me give it a shot. And I was watching, and I had to give up when one of the dude's curse technique was connected to clocking out of work. I don't know what the how that worked.
Does he just take the fact that he hates working as a way
and I'm like, why does that? How? And how do you come up with that? What is the?
I get it.
You get it?
Because when you're working, you hate it, and then when you have to go into
it's a negative emotion.
Work, you hate it even more.
Yeah, it's a negative emotion.
And those are the negative emotions.
The fact that you felt like that, it felt like you solved a really hard math equation, and media should not be like that. At the end of the day, any energy is chakra. All right. It's it's just applied in different ways, right? Naruto makes that way easier to understand, way cooler, and way more effective. Brother, for people who read the manga, one of these motherfuckers' powers is connected to a fucking pachinko machine.
Oh, because you keep losing.
Shut up, Adrian!
Oh my god!
No, because bro, on some Toto how delusional do you fucking have to be to put yourself in a scenario where you're making a fake pachinko machine in your brain? And Nanami's going to work in his head? What is this? He's not actually clocking out. What is going on?
I think he's taking the negative emotions that are attributed with work and applying it to his...
Then what's negative about the straw doll? Silence. That's what I fucking thought. One of them speaks and people does what they say. He talks in sushi ingredients. Adrian, you know this is bullshit. Chakra and curse energy, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. One is just done far more effectively and way more better to understand. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot.
The red and the blue make the purple.
Yeah, no, that one, even Gojo's which is very fucking simple, is shut up. Quit fucking yapping on my
Look, that's why purple was in Fortnite and hairpin wasn't. You see how
hairpin wasn't Fortnite!
It was a pickup! It was a pickup!
I was gonna say D, F.
What is this
Y'all
show?
gonna hate me. F tier. F tier. F tier. F tier. I know y'all love it. F tier, bro.
I think with JJK, people love the spectacle.
The spectacle's cool. I agree, bro. Three domain clash. That's hard. Is I love that. This is cool.
Also, domain expansions don't make sense to me either. I'm not even gonna go into that really.
I know I'm the professor, and I shouldn't be saying this, but don't give me homework for your show, bro.
Someone explained to me that Gojo's ability was like taxes. Off. I don't ever want to do these videos again, but I know y'all gonna probably like it and ask us to do it. So if you want us to bring back our power systems expert, TylerRelief, to have us gauge more power systems, probably put them on the same exact ranking, let us know in the comments below. Tyler, where can we find you? Or not? I don't ever want to think about this shit.
Hey, find me on YouTube at TylerRelief. By the time this is out, I dropped a video on how much I love JJK, ironically. So
TylerRelief is also one of our editors here on Third, and
yeah, if you're watching a Third Impact video, and every time somebody makes a joke, you're and you're like, why are they spamming that sound effect? It's me.
Ain't no fucking way to see you on the streets. End it.
No way.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for watching that video. Really appreciate it. And of course, shout out to our patrons. And even more, of course, shout out to our big boy in the waves tier, Drew Warnes. Much love. We'll catch y'all next time. Adios. Bye-bye. All that. Goodbye.